I am like this close to falling asleep, so let's do this. Hey guys, what's up? It's Connor, and today I'm going to be bringing you some advice about relationships, because I definitely have one. Definitely have in the last year and a half had a relationship. Definitely not lying there. I've been single for like 2 years, please help me. Okay, so this relationship advice is for how to stop having crushes on people, because God knows I have them all the time. Yeah, if you know me at all, you'll know that I have a different crush on someone about every other weekend. It's not fun. It's really annoying, to be honest. You don't really know if you actually like someone, of just the idea of being with someone. And then if you actually tell the person, but they know that you have a crush on people on a different person every other weekend, they get all offended. It's like, well, it doesn't actually mean anything, does it? So, but yeah. Also, if you're wondering what I'm doing with my arm, my cat is here again, watching me on my blanket. She's very loud. Thankfully, this microphone doesn't pick up. Thankfully, the microphone doesn't pick up stuff from all the way down there. But she just bit me, and again. Okay, she just bit me about 4 times. But anyway, stop biting me. But anyway, this is how to get rid of. Ow. This is how to get rid of crushes, or how to stop having them. Basically, I'm just gonna words. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is you need to step back and observe your behaviour, which is what the posh people would say. Basically, you need to take a good hard look at yourself and see why you like certain kind of people. Are they similar, or is it just anyone who gives you attention or affection? And you need to own up whether you need to figure out, and you need to think to yourself whether or not these crushes are detrimental to you. If it's something like you're over-focusing and becoming slightly obsessive with them, and you're over-focusing on them and not on things you should be doing, so like if you're trying to work and all you can think about is them, then yeah, it's detrimental to you, and you need to get rid of that crush ASAP, or you need to somehow find a way to clear your mind and to actually focus on what you should be focusing on. I've needed to do this many a time. Basically, what you need to do is you just take some deep breaths for 90 seconds, I think it is. Just focusing mainly on your breathing, or do what I do, which is have work on one screen, on like the main computer screen, and then have Netflix on your phone underneath it. If anyone from work is watching this, you know that's exactly what I do. It's all I do at work is watch Netflix. And actual work, I promise. If John is watching this, I promise I do actual work. I promise. So yeah, the second thing you need to do is step away when it becomes obsessive, like I said before. Try changing your focus, and if you notice your mind dwelling on them a lot more than it should do, bring back attention to whatever it is you're doing. So if you're over-focusing on your crush, try and then focus on what you should be focusing on. Focus. Basically, what this means is, if you're supposed to be doing work or coursework or something like that, and then you just end up thinking about your crush, just then think about the coursework or work you're supposed to be doing. I know it sounds really simple, but it does work. Sorry, my cat is still attacking my arm right now. And the third thing you can do is you can channel your energy elsewhere. Think about your plans for the future, work that you got to do, movies you want to see, and other stuff that you find engaging to you. It's all personal. Stop biting me. It's all personal. You don't just it's all personal. It's not, I can't tell you what to focus your energy on. It's whatever you need to focus it on yourself, as long as it's taking the energy away from your crush, so you can focus on life and not get it fucked up, because words. And also try and do activities that require your attention a lot. So, like, even if it's something like playing a video game that's more difficult than it could be, like, I don't know, for me, playing League of Legends, because I'm that kind of guy, it requires a lot more brain than you might originally think. so it helps you take your mind off stuff. That's what I do when I'm stressed. I just, start playing a game or start watching a TV show, and it takes the stress away, and it takes your mind more to that place rather than thinking about the person. And then something happens in the game that makes you think about them, then you fucked. But just keep on trying not to think about them. And remember, it's completely normal to have crushes. They're all light-hearted, but if it does become a problem, getting rid of the crush will go better for you in the long run, even if you feel sad about it in the short term. And finally, spend time with other people, but not cats that bite you a lot. Basically, if you spend time with other people, then your mind will be focusing more on them than on your crush, unless your mind wanders, and hopefully one of them will see that your mind is wandering, and they'll be like, yo, bruv, speak. But yeah, your friends and family can be great for support if you have a problem with a crush, whether it be to talk out problems about your crush with them, whether it be to just vent about your crush not liking you back or whatever, or whether it's just to take your mind off the fact that you have a crush or who your crush is. Specifically, if they don't like them, your friends are then for some reason very good at taking your mind off them. Or if your crush is part of your friends group, try hanging out with different friends or those friends without your crush. That can be really useful, especially if your crush goes to uni or something like that, or you go to uni and it's you're far away from each other. Then hanging out with friends then definitely helps, because there's no way that your crush will just rock up unless it's some weird big romantic gesture that you see at the end of every Sex and the City film. I've never seen any Sex and the City films, but I'm just assuming that's what happens. One of those it's raining when it's actually just a guy with a hose, just but you know what I mean. And the second part you need to do is keep your emotions under control. This is going to be gay, isn't it? Yeah, the first thing you need to do is make a game plan. So, do having crushes make you feel lonely and sad, or, and if you do feel lonely and sad, find a different way to deal with those kind of moments. Whether it be talking to people, try and strengthen a platonic bond you have. I'm assuming that means friend, because this should be platonic. I think I made a typo. It should be platonic. Yeah. Friend you have. Work on a hobby or skill you have, whether it be something simple like writing songs. I know quite a few of my friends do that. Don't write songs about your crush. It's very important. Don't write songs about your crush. Because it's weird for them. I've had a song written about me. It was very graphic. It was not nice. But yeah. Or if it might be hard to stick to your plan at first, but then just try and stick at it. And then always... Why did you take a screenshot? Sorry. And just remember that your friends and family are always there to help you. They can help you stick by the plan if needs be. However, just don't allow your crushes to get out of control, and don't allow them to control you. Secondly, you need to accept your feelings. Obviously, don't feel guilty about having a crush. People have crushes all the time, and some people, like myself, if I get told someone has a crush on me, it makes me happy, because no one ever has a crush on me. But you know what I mean. And for some other people they might be like, the fuck, bro. But sometimes it's better to actually get your emotions out and let them know, so it's an even playing field. Or if they are in your friend group and then they realise you're being a bit weird, bro, wagwan, because that's how all people talk in the world. Just I wouldn't say let them know straight away then, unless you're prepared for it. I'm just saying, kind of tell them there's a problem romantically, I guess. Yeah, and finally, you need to keep a balanced opinion of your crushes. This sounds weird, don't it? Mainly, basically, when you have a crush, you focus mainly on the good things about them, and you think they're perfect. They're not. They're human. No one's perfect. Everyone's imperfect. And you need to focus on the more imperfect parts about your crush, like, even if it's something really, really specific, like they chew loudly, or they breathe weirdly, then, sorry, you just bit me again. Stop biting me! Then it can be difficult. But there's other ways, don't just be mean, don't just focus on the bad things like, oh, they're actually ugly. Just kind of, remind yourself that your crush has flaws, and that your fantasy relationship you're spinning is unlikely to actually happen. If it's one of those things where you just like imagine yourselves waking up at 10 a.m. every day to glorious sunshine and a big old dog, doesn't really happen. Nowhere sunny every day. Nowhere that I've ever been to. I need to go to places where it's sunny every day, but nowhere sunny every day. My cat is giving me the most evil look right now. What do you want? Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, and finally, I know I said the last one was finally, but I lied. Finally, just remember that crushes don't always, they don't last. Whether it be just, what, like I said earlier, just one of those crushes where it's like a couple weeks, then every other weekend you change a crush, or if it's a long-ass crush. I know the last long time crush I had was like 4 months, and then we went out on like one day, and it was terrible. That was fun. But you know, yeah, they'll fade in time, and generally they will leave you with, I don't know what I saw to begin with, and then hopefully you stay friends, or you realise they're actually a piece of shit, and then you don't stay friends with them. 'Cause it's definitely not happened to me. Not at all. But you know, yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching my video. Hopefully this helps you lose crushes, I guess. I will leave a description. I will leave a link in the description to the WikiHow that I used to do this. It's literally just wikihow.com/stophavingcrushes. Alright, see you later. Bye. Hey guys, welcome to my outro screen. Press on all of the things around the screen to take you to different places. Press on my logo to take you to my channel. Subscribe while you're over there if you're not already, or check out one of my old videos. The link to that, the link to my last uploaded video will be over here. Last week's was my 2016 goals, 2017 goals and resolutions kind of thing. Press on my Patreon in the corner somewhere, probably on my microphone. That will take you to my Patreon. Obviously, please give me money. If you're a company looking to sponsor a video, drop me a DM on Twitter or send me an email. All of that stuff is on my channel info. Yeah, subscribe to become my new fish today, and stay person goals.